Well, olive oil, salt. Well, this was supposed to say pepper, but black pepper. And we're gonna bake it in the oven at 450 for like 15-ish minutes. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lilmissfenty, your favorite stripper, your favorite single mother, your favorite baddest bitch. You feel me? Hi. So, first of all, I have a fucking anger on. Hold on. I just came on here to start this video off. First of all, it's not even morning. It's 1:19. Okay, my son is at school. Took him to school. We're getting our exercise in. Already, we are at 36 minutes and almost 200 calories burned, which is really good. I think I have my calories burned set at like 400, and I think I have my exercise minutes set for 45, and then the stand up I have 10 times a day. So I usually feel all of those, especially on the days that I exercise, which is most days, you know. I pretty much exercise every day now at this point, but I don't always feel my rings, you know, because sometimes I feel like it's a lot, and you know, you're not supposed to exercise every single day. So I do take a break like once or twice a week, but I try to work out like between 3 and 5 times a week because y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but if you guys follow me on anything else, you guys know I was talking about me gaining weight, which I did. That was a couple of months ago, especially in the winter. And then honestly, these last couple of months, I haven't been on YouTube or been doing social media because I feel like I've been very angry. And I say angry not like about anything, you know, in my life, but just seeing all the bullshit that is going on in the world and here, it's just really annoying to the point, like, I'm such an empathetic person that, sorry, I'm cutting my cuticles, y'all, but I'm such an empathetic person that it really, like, I genuinely, like, people are like, oh, just don't look at it, or get off your phone, don't watch the news. Babe, it's literally everywhere. Like, it's kind of really hard for you to escape the news of anything that's going on. And then on top of that, I live in the United States of hell. So, you know, now that it's my turn to grow up and be an adult, everything is 700 times the price that it was in the 70s. And minimum wage is technically still at what, like, is it $7.20, is it $7.25 still, or $7.50 technically? Or did they actually raise it to like $13, $14? Either way, that is a huge gap. Even if we are getting paid $14, $15, $16, you still can't buy shit with that because everything's so expensive, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit off topic, even though it does have to deal with what I'm talking about. But anyways, me being on social media and the caring person that I am, I care for all of humanity pretty much. And every time I get online and I see the shit that is going on across the world, I start crying. Like, literally. And then I'm just so angry because I just don't understand why we're not doing something about it. Like, I just, I don't understand. Because I am a single mom and I have a kid with special needs, I don't really have the capability to go to protests and do all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't even live in a city where we don't even have protests here. Like, here. Like, I think we had a protest before. Well, not even really a protest, but we had like a little thing before. But nothing like that. Like, I really live in like a little town, like, out, you know what I'm saying? So we don't really have stuff like that. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing enough. But speaking out about it, that's literally the only thing that I can do. But I feel like that's still not enough, you know what I'm saying? So that's just been making me really upset, and it's making me so upset to the point where it's actually affecting my everyday life. Like, there were days where I've sat in bed and cried because it's all related. Like, people will sit here and tell me that, well, you should be glad that you weren't born over there, or you should be happy and grateful that it's not happening to you. First off, I mean, I am, but that sounds selfish as fuck. And everything is all tied together, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to admit it, or maybe you haven't done the research on it yet, or maybe you're too young, or maybe you're too naive. But realizing how everything is tied together just makes you hella depressed. So I decided to get the fuck offline. Okay? I had to get the fuck offline. And I don't mean like not making YouTube videos or making content, because you guys know that I'll start making content for a week and then I'll stop. And I'll start making it again for a month and then I'll stop. And I really hate that I do that too. But I think that people don't realize how much that the stuff that goes around on in the world affects me, because I feel like everybody should be clothed, sheltered, have food and water, but I know everybody doesn't have that same opinion, which is mind-blowing to me. But anyways, that is why I have been feeling like shit, to be honest, emotionally, not really having anything to do with me, but I'm trying to stay offline. Like today I've been offline. This is like the first day that I'm taking to be offline and not like look at the stuff, only because it is literally actually affecting me, like my everyday life. And I don't know, sometimes I sit here and I'm like, well, I shouldn't have the privilege of getting to look away from it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I guess it's just an internal battle with myself, I guess. Like, why should I get to eat? Why should I get to sleep in a bed and have electricity and have a shower and have all this shit when there are people out there that don't have that? And we're the cause of it. Like, what? People are literally children are crawling into minds so we can have fucking cell phones and vapes. That's not the business. that's not the business. So I try to be like the type of person that reuses stuff. I try to use stuff until it breaks. Like my phone, literally, y'all, the one that I'm recording on, the one that I just bought my son, he dropped it the other day, cracked. Not getting a new one until it's fucking done for. My phone, I literally got so mad one day at something else, not at the world, something else. But this was back when I had the hella anxiety and I was drinking a lot. So I got mad one day and bit my phone and I cracked the screen. Not getting a new one until it breaks, probably. So I don't know. I try not to buy a lot of clothes or buy things that I don't need, you know? Like everything that I buy pretty much is stuff that I actually need. I try not to do like a lot of hauls and stuff like that, or buy an abundance of things that I know I'm not gonna want or even use just for videos and shit like that, you know? So sometimes I feel like I'm kind of behind on the trends and the stuff that people do because I don't know, you know? But like I said, this is going to be the start of our social media detox. And what I mean by that is I'm just not going to spend all day scrolling, because I would get up in the morning and give myself a certain amount of time to scroll. And then I would be like, okay, after this, I'll get up and do this. And then I'll give myself a certain amount of time to be on my phone, and then I'll get up and do other activities. But my problem is when I get online, it's every other video. You have a video of makeup and a video of some happy shit. And then the next video will be the most horrific shit that you've ever seen in your fucking life. And then I get stuck on those videos because it really, like, actually emotionally makes me distraught. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I have been listening to classical music. Obviously, I've been painting. You guys know that I have my Etsy shop. August was just a really bad month for me because I ended up getting, well, I did end up getting actually sick, but I ended up having a really, really bad problem, okay, y'all? So here's another thing I was gonna say. We'll get back to that problem in a second. I was recording a bunch of YouTube videos, and you guys know I was telling you I'm gonna record videos and I'm not gonna delete them. I'm gonna post them no matter what, right? And I still kept doing that. I would record videos and not like them and then erase them and then start the next day like, okay, I'm gonna record this today, and start recording it and being like, I don't really like the video, or it's boring, or whatever, right? My thing is, I don't think that it was boring. I think that I was just trying to make content, you know? Like, I was just trying to make the YouTube videos just so I would have YouTube videos up instead of making videos of substance. Not even about what I want, because all my videos are like, you know, about things that go on in my life. But I guess you could say I just wanted to make my videos all be of substance. I want to be able to watch my videos and be like, damn, I fucking love that video. Because you know what? When I was going back and watching my second channel, Lilmissfenty 2, my smoking channel, I'm like, man, I miss that shit. Like, I miss the music that I used to put in my videos. I miss the intros that I used to do. I miss the type of, just the old English text that I used to have in my videos. Like, I'm like, man, why did I ever change my aesthetic? Like, why did I ever change that? You know what I'm saying? And I think that it really has to do with everybody wanting to be a social media person nowadays, you know. Everybody's giving people advice like, oh, you should post every day, you should post on TikTok every time you open the app. And honestly, that just becomes annoying, and that just fills your page with a bunch of fucking content and a bunch of pictures and a bunch of videos that have no substance or context behind them. So not only are you just posting them and getting no likes and no views, so it's making you even more mad, but the videos and pictures that you posted, you don't even fucking, you're not even proud of yourself for posting them because you put no effort and no work into them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been feeling about my YouTube videos. I mean, obviously the stripper vlogs, I feel like I put a lot of, well, not a lot of work, but I feel like those are like the videos that I enjoy doing the most, you know? I just feel like when I'm at home, my life is boring, but my life really isn't that boring. I mean, I do stuff. I mean, I don't really go a lot of places, but I do stuff. I could make my videos more entertaining. I don't think that it's what I'm doing. I think that it's my style, my videos. I think that I need to go back to making my videos how I want to make them. And I think that I got really caught up in the clean girl aesthetic, and I want to have an intro with some cute intro music and the pink cute background, which, you know, that's still me. My favorite color is pink. I love that idea. But my videos never really had intros on them. Like, my intros on my other channel are just, I don't know. I just wanted my channel to be different, and I don't know. I feel like I'm still myself, but the way I'm producing my content and the way I'm producing my videos is not how I want to be producing them. I feel like I got too caught up in trying to be not a clean, I don't know. I feel like I got caught up in trying to make my intros and outros more appealing rather than what I want to do. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Not to say that I was trying to copy anybody, I guess, like particularly or in specific, but like I never had an intro or an intro song. I just had, like, if you came from my weed smoking videos, that's how I am going back to editing my videos. I don't give a fuck if they looked corny. I loved my videos. Like, those are the videos that I rewatch and I smile while I'm watching them, you know, because that was when I was just I wasn't trying to get famous from YouTube or do anything. I was literally just bored as fuck. Every day I had nothing to do but smoke with my fucking friends and my brother. And that's what I did. I would just record us smoking. And I just had a good ass, funny ass group of friends that would just ride around and smoke and do stupid shit all day. And those are the videos that I can actually watch and be like, wow, I remember that day. And be like, damn, like, you know. So I guess I'm here to say that I really need to, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to say I need to just go back to doing what I want to do, okay? I'm seeing so much stuff on like I said, on TikTok, and, oh, if you want to get famous, do this. If you want to get noticed, do this. Or if you want to do this, if you want to do this, if you want to do this. I truly believe that you don't have to do all that. I just believe that if you're yourself and you make content that you are fucking happy with, you will find people are going to naturally gravitate towards you and towards your content and your channels, whether it's TikTok, whatever social media it is, because you're just being yourself. You're not putting on a persona. And I would just like to say that I never put on a persona. I've always been me, y'all. This is literally me in real life. Like, I literally act the same on camera that I do off camera. But I don't want to ever have to do like a fake voice or a fake intro or like a, you know, I started doing the hi, you know, my name is Lilmissfenty, your favorite stripper, your favorite this, your favorite that, because everybody has like that opening line, and I never had one, you know. But even that, I don't even like that. Like, I don't even like saying that, you know. Like, I do want a little thing that I say when I first come on camera. I just don't know what the fuck I want it to be, you know. That's my salmon. Just gonna chill, relax, and we're gonna get this fucking video up. And the way we're gonna get this video up is by recording content of substance. And not only that, when we're editing, we're gonna take our time to edit, add sound effects, add music, and really make my content what it used to be, okay? Today I'm also gonna see if I can transfer my videos from my phone to my computer, because I feel like editing on the computer is just gonna be 10,000 times easier. We'll see. Because I don't have a camera right now, it's really difficult and annoying, whatever. So I decided to take this time to come on here and just tell you guys exactly how I've been feeling. And the reason why let me set up, you see it? Like, bitch, sit up straight. What? That's why my fucking neck and back and fucking pussy be hurting, because my fucking, what? Anywho, yeah, so I gotta get my son in like an hour and 15 minutes. I decided to take this time while he's at school to record this part, because I really wanted to sit down and get the point across without him being in the background with extra noise, climbing everywhere, which I don't mind that at all. I love my baby to death, but sometimes it's really hard, and it's more, I feel like I can tell that I'm having anxiety when I go back and edit the videos when there's a lot of shit going on in the background compared to right now. Like, it's quiet, complete silence. This is rare. Okay, now I'm really excited to just see how I'm gonna edit this video. And I remember when I would watch certain people's videos, I would literally sit there and be like, you know, like, I knew I had sound effects picked out, but I never knew how to use sound effects on, like, how to add, like, funny sound effects to your videos. I never knew how to add music to your videos. I never knew how to do any of that shit. Like, when I first started YouTube video, when I first started making YouTube videos, I didn't even know how to cut the video. So I would turn the camera on and do the clip, and if I would mess up, I would delete the whole clip and then just redo the clip, you know? And then I would put all the clips together, but I wouldn't, like, make one long video and then cut, which is what I do now, you know? But I'm learning as I go, and so I really just want to get back to my old aesthetic, my funny, stupid shit, you know? Like, my channel was never for children, so I don't know why I ever tried to... I never tried to make my shit geared towards children, but I tried to not swear as much, or, you know, I just tried to appeal. I was just changing shit about myself and about my channel that wasn't 100% me, and I'm gonna be 100% me from now on. Period. Let's take this salmon out of the fucking oven though, because we hungry. Let me tell you guys what happened. The problem. My salmon's out the oven. We're gonna eat her because this morning we ate a turkey sandwich. I was gonna have it with pickles, but the pickles in my fridge became spoiled. I don't know how they became spoiled so fast. But anyways, we ate that, and now in between me getting my son, I'm gonna eat this piece of salmon and a salad. And then for dinner, we're gonna make spaghetti with meat, okay? So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick about why August was a bad month for me and why I didn't record anything, okay? Because I worked a lot in August and the end of July. I think I don't even know if I posted a vlog. I think I actually did, but that was the last one I posted. I did work after that, but some shit happened, okay? So here's the deal. Do y'all remember the car wash photo shoot I did, okay? I was on Snapchat with it. I was on Instagram with it. The pictures are still on my Instagram. Cute, fire, fun, okay? You know, we had some buzz balls. We had some cut waters. We was drinking up there, you know. So we was turns up, of course. And obviously, the thing about me is one of the reasons why I had to stop drinking with people. Like, I'll have a couple drinks at the club. I'll drink in my house, but I don't even do that anymore. Like, honestly, I literally drink when I'm at work, and that's the only fucking time that I drink, honestly. So... one of the reasons why I stopped drinking with people is because when I drink, I don't give a fuck about anything. I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck about anything. You think I don't give a fuck about shit now? When I drink, I don't give a fuck 10,000 times more. So we're there. We're doing the car wash photo shoot. And here's the thing. So the car wash photo shoot is a trend. It's on TikTok right now. And when I was seeing the videos of people doing it, I noticed a couple of things. Car washes had the spray water where you could like take the hose and spray it and it would spray the water on your car. Then I would see some car washes with like the brush soap, and then I would see some people at car washes that had the soap that was sprayable. Like you could turn the knob and the soap would come out the same spray nozzle that the water would come out of. The car wash that I went to was not like that, okay? I picked the one that we went to here because it was the nicest looking one, like visually, and it was in a nice part of town off of a main road. So I didn't want to be doing it and having people driving past looking at us and doing all this crazy shit, right? So I picked that specific car wash because it looked the nicest and it was like in a plaza, right? So we go up there, we're doing the photo shoot. The car wash that we went to had two different dispensers, okay? The water came out of a spray hose, okay? And then the soap came out of a soap dispenser, but the soap dispenser was not one of those spray ones. So you couldn't just spray the soap on the car. The soap was attached to a soap brush. So the only way to use the soap or to get soapy or to get the car soapy was to literally grab the brush, and like we were grabbing the brush and like squeezing the soap out of it, right? And I remember every time I grabbed this brush, because we were doing a lot with the brush, y'all. Like we were cleaning the car, we were rubbing it all over our fucking bodies, and I remember we were all like, man, this is probably dirty as fuck. Like this is probably dirty as fuck. Because like people come up here to wash their cars. People's cars are dirty, they're filled with dirt, mud, who knows what type of bacteria, bird shit, probably dog shit, who fucking knows, you know? Just all types of dirt and bacteria that I just wasn't thinking about because I was tipsy, right? So, we're up there, you know, we're trying to get the hair wet to look cute. We're trying to get the soap everywhere, soap on our bodies to look cute, you know? And it was a success, right? So, I had to go to work right after that photo shoot. So my ass, not giving a fuck, I went right from the photo shoot to work. I did not go home to take a shower after work. Mind you, you could see the outfit that I was wearing in the pictures. I left the photo shoot in that outfit. I didn't put my regular clothes back on. I literally left the shoot in that thong and that top. Didn't even put my shoes back on. I left the shoot like that and went to work. I literally walked into work in the side door because I didn't have clothes on. I just had my top and my little thong on, you know, but I was going to the club anyway. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to be in the thong anyway. So let me just, you know. But when I did get to work, I did change out of the wet thongs into, you know, a new outfit, right? that means I didn't fucking shower until I woke up the next morning, okay? I started feeling real weird down there, okay? Now, you know I have the honey trap, you know I have the steams, the Yoni oil, all that shit, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a little bit weird. I don't ever usually get yeast infections, you know, like for any reason, you know? Especially now that I have different laundry soap, I changed my diet. Like I used to get yeast infections a lot when I was younger and before I had my product care line. Now I barely fucking get them. So I know that if I get a yeast infection, something's off, okay? Like, I don't know, something's going on, right? So I'm like, okay, yeast infection. Feeling a little bit off down there. Usually I have a little natural remedy for a yeast infection, which I did. So I did that. I started feeling better for 2 days. After the 2 days, shit started getting real weird down there, okay? But it didn't smell weird. I just had extra TMI, y'all. So if you don't want to listen to nothing about vaginas, scroll now, okay? Fast forward. So the only thing that I had was extra discharge. No different color, no smell, no burning, no itchiness, no anything, right? But it was just weird. I'm like, damn, like this is weird. I'm not like this, you know? So 3-4 days go past. Now I'm starting to hurt, but I'm noticing yeast infections aren't painful, okay? So I'm like, maybe it's BV because it's starting to hurt. But with my natural stuff, one of the things, you know, my Yoni oil, as I was rubbing it on myself down there, I was noticing where the pain was coming from was only my urethra, like literally only my pee hole. That was the only thing that was hurting, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's never happened to me before. Not when I had a yeast infection, not when I had a BV before. I've never had that symptom, right? So I'm looking it up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They're like, okay, you know, online it's like, okay, you got a yeast infection. I'm like, all right, cool. Or it's saying that I had a UTI. So I'm like, okay, cool. I go to CVS, I get a UTI testing kit, get to work, because I'm on my way to work, right? I take the UTI testing kit, comes back positive that I have a UTI. So in the testing kit, I don't know if you guys know which one I'm talking about, but if you go to CVS, you'll see which one I'm talking about. It comes with 2 tests, and then it comes with pain medicine and like a little tiny dose of an antibiotic just to keep the pain and like the infection from getting any worse until you can actually get to the doctor and get your real medicine, right? So I went on GoodRx, they prescribed me with a medicine for a UTI. I start taking it, everything's going good, right? Or so I thought. So I finished the antibiotics, I think it was only 3 days, or no, it was 4 days, So I finished the antibiotic completely and I'm like, okay. But usually it'll start feeling better and better and better. Okay, y'all, sorry, we got interrupted. My grandma's on her way. So yeah, anyways, long story short, we're gonna continue this because we gotta hurry up anyways. Long story short, finished the medicine, wasn't feeling any greater. Finally ended up going to MedExpress because I'm like, okay, I can't do this. Like, it got to the point where everything was swollen. Like, you would have swore I put a pump on my shit. And I literally was walking like a cowboy. Like, legs apart. I couldn't fucking walk, y'all. I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. Every single thing that I was doing was hurting so bad. It was unbearable. So, went to MedExpress. Got an actual test done of everything, because at that point I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it is. There was only one possibility of me getting what I got from somebody, and that person went and got tested and they showed me the screenshot of it, which I know you can edit screenshots, but okay, we're gonna take it for what it is, and they were negative for it. So I genuinely went to warn people, if you do a car wash photo shoot, you might get trichomoniasis like I did. Yes, I did, ma'am. I did get trichomoniasis from the car wash. So, yeah. And honestly, it was really hard for me to believe. I wholeheartedly thought that somebody gave me that shit. Like, once I heard the result, I was like, oh, hell no. But then I'm like, damn. That's fucking crazy. So, yeah. Hey. Shit. I wasn't even recording, y'all. But anyways, I'm about to run my grandma out her sweet Italian sausage that I'm giving her because I'm not going to fucking use it. And then I'm going to come back in here and make a salad. Hey y'all, it is like 2 days later, I think, and we just got a grocery order. You want some of these? Look. He wants some of these, okay? First, what we're gonna do, and I would just like to point out and say, from the last time I was recording, I feel a million trillion times better. My mindset is in a completely different place. So, we're happy about that, and we're gonna continue on the video today. Just from what I was saying in the first part of my video, I didn't want to hop on camera and or record anything that I felt wasn't going to be worth it or that I wasn't going to like. I have been working out. I started Tai Chi today. Okay, we got stuff to talk about. We're doing laundry, which I have to put in the dryer and put my blankets in the washer. And then I have all this stuff back here. We got some pretty healthy stuff. Fruits, vegetables, ramen for the ramen drawer. I got the rosé kind this time because we've got habanero lime. But we did work out. We did our Tai Chi, brushed our teeth, ate our breakfast, and we just ate a sandwich because I was really fucking hungry before the groceries got here, okay? I finally got down to 150 pounds. I've been eating really healthy. I've been working out. I haven't been overeating or eating in excess because my problem was binge eating. Not really what I ate, but how I ate. So I haven't been doing that at all, which is really good. But that antibiotic that I was on, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fucking me up. That and the pain medicine made me have no appetite. It actually made me really fucking nauseous when I was taking the pain medicine with it. The pain medicine made me so nauseous, but usually medicine, that's why I don't like taking that shit, y'all. Whether it's Midol, Pamprin, Tylenol, aspirin, everything makes my fucking stomach hurt. So that's why I opt for natural stuff, but I was in so much pain that there was nothing I could do. I had to take that shit. So yeah, on top of eating healthy and having no appetite last month, my appetite is back to normal now. Dish that I want to try to make today, but I might be going to work today. Don't know if I am yet. If not, we are going to be making, I think it's called Yoni's chicken and rice. Please forgive me if I said that wrong, but it's basically boiled chicken with rice cooked in the chicken broth, and then you make these like sauces with it. And y'all know I love any type of shit like that, so kind of don't want to go under 150 pounds. I haven't been under 150. I've ran like 155, like between like 150 and 155, 6, 7-ish for the last like 5 or 6 years. So I have not been under 153 in like it's been a long time, okay? I can tell that it's actually to the point of turning into muscle now because my athletic wear is actually loose on my arms. So don't get me wrong, we still got the jiggle, but we're getting there, okay? Now it is time to replace all of that mass that was fat and back rolls with muscle, okay? We're gonna figure out if we're going to work. If we're not, we're gonna base our day off of that because we're gonna have completely different plans depending on if we're going to work or not, okay? And today is Friday, so yeah. I'm gonna put this stuff away because not only do I have to put this away, but I'm gonna have to put all this away, clean and empty out my fridge and organize it, and then wash all the dishes, okay? Because I need it all done at once because I have ADHD. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, it's me, Lilmissfenty. It is the next day, and oh my god, there's a piece of hair somewhere. Here's the makeup. I tried to do a different style of makeup that I never did before. I kind of like it. I don't know. Actually, I really do like it. I just feel like it's the dark lighting in here. And I didn't even use my ring light. I was gonna plug it in, but I didn't feel like it. Yesterday, I know I told you guys I was feeling really good. I'm still feeling really good. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday, but I pretty much just cleaned, swept, mopped, lit some incense, had some air freshener on, took a nice cleansing shower, put some body oils on. Just self-care stuff basically. And then I did my makeup and I took some pictures for OF. And then I actually ended up posting them because yesterday was my first day. Well, I guess I'm gonna consider it my first day of me posting consistently. You guys, when I first started OF, I was making like $2,500 a month, but I was on that bitch every single day, every single moment of the day, because I started it during COVID, so I had nothing else to fucking do. I think I told you guys that before. I started OnlyFans during COVID, and I was doing really, really, really good. And then honestly, when I get to the club, I don't do shit. So, you know, my regular businesses fall off. I don't paint as much. I don't do OnlyFans as much because I'm always like, oh, I gotta get to the club, right? After, you know, the intro that I recorded the other day and the talks that I've had with myself, I've been on it. And so tonight I already have planned out what I'm gonna take pictures for and what videos I'm gonna make. So we're gonna do that later, probably right when my baby goes to sleep. I finished my laundry. I just gotta put the last piece, the blankets, in the dryer. But I finished my laundry and I ended up doing my morning, you know, routine, cleaning, stretching, working out. I ended up eating some chicken and rice for breakfast that I made yesterday. I ate a sandwich today. I did my makeup. I had to brush all of my hair out and braid it up. That took like an hour. I played with my baby a lot. I fed him. And now I am just waiting to record my OnlyFans stuff. Okay. What I'm gonna do right now is I have the chicken left over that I made yesterday. So I'm gonna put that on the stove with the chicken broth. And then I'm like, should I put noodles in it and just eat it as a soup because I have noodles left over instead of making an entire new thing of rice because I just made rice yesterday and I just threw the rest of it away because it was just like the crusty rice left over in the rice cooker. So I think I'm gonna put noodles in it and some celery and make it like a chicken noodle soup type shit, you know? So yeah, the makeup is eating, y'all. I was not feeling that lighting. I had to turn the lighting up. Ah! I think I'm getting Meta glasses soon. Hopefully I am. I have these bills that I gotta pay this month, but I really, really want Meta glasses. I feel like it would be easier for me to record different points of view, especially with cooking, because the tripod that I have is not the business for that type of angle, you know? Plus, I feel like Meta glasses would be really, really amazing for the work that I do. The noodles I made a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, I think. I don't even fucking know, something like that. And then we got our chicken broth, our chicken. I added some celery tops. I'm gonna add some green onion at the end. And then homemade chicken broth, by the way, not store-bought. I had to add seasonings into it because yesterday I made Hainanese chicken, if that's how you pronounce it. So I didn't season the broth at all, really. I only put salt, pepper, and nothing else in it. Turmeric, I think. And then I boiled the chicken with ginger, garlic, and green onion. I forgot. Off over the noodles, and then I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese. Perfecto, you got your chicken noodle soup, bitch. Like, what? So excited. I don't care how hot it is outside. I am gonna eat some soup. It was either that or I was gonna get... So I got so much chicken. I got a big ass 12-pack of chicken because I was gonna either make sopa or chicken noodle soup. So I went with chicken noodle soup because yesterday I made Hainanese chicken. So I cooked half the chicken and the rest of the half is in the freezer. So with this, I was able to take all the chicken off the bones, separate it, make the broth, cook the chicken. And then I'm using the chicken. I ate some for breakfast this morning, chicken and rice. Now I'm about to use it as chicken noodle soup. And then I also have more chicken because I'm sure I'm gonna eat the rest of this chicken that I cooked tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna have to thaw out the rest of the chicken tomorrow or the next day, whenever I want to cook it. So I can cook it, so I can make a chicken pot pie. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get a big ass pack of chicken so I can make all these chicken dishes because I didn't know what I wanted to make. My glasses have such a glare in them, but they're whatever. But I didn't know what I wanted to make. And I still haven't started this fucking painting. Now, look. I haven't started the painting. But, okay. I don't even know if I told you guys that I sold any paintings, but I did. I did sell a painting. Here's the new one for sale. Ooh, right here. Gojo. I'll show you him later. Good morning, everybody. I don't even know what day it is, however many days later. Just know I've been really productive and this video is all over the place, okay? So, good morning. It's like 9:30. I already got a diaper order for my son because he really needed diapers. He has to go to school today, so I was just gonna get them on the way home from school, but he needed them before he went to school. So, I ordered those. I got 2 Gatorades. And the things that I have to get into the dumpster, I don't even know if I can physically lift them myself. So, yeah, we'll see. But first thing that has to go, this big TV, okay? She's gotta go. She does not work. I know for a fact that I can lift that by myself, but it's extremely heavy. So do I really feel like carrying it downstairs myself, or do I want to have somebody else carry it down, but I'd have to pay to hire somebody to come bring it down? And I feel like since the dumpster's right outside, why pay somebody to you know, take it right outside? But anyways, I might be able to get that in there. But another thing that we are leaving behind is this, okay? I think this was a TV stand of some sort that had 2 drawers in it, but the drawers are missing. So you guys know I got the new tables. The reason why I want to get rid of that is because, don't mind my wig, this is gonna go in my room where that TV stand is at. And yeah, like I said, I don't even know how this video is. I have not edited any of it yet. But I am gonna make this the last day of recording because I don't want it to be too long and too confusing. And I have other videos planned that I want to actually record. I am gonna play with him, eat some chicken soup, chill, get some stuff together because I also have garbage on my back porch that I have to clean and put in the dumpster. So yeah, we might even go in the basement and clear some of that stuff out down there too because I have no idea what's in the basement that needs thrown away or what. So yeah. So it is 1:50. Here's an update. Put my laundry in the laundry. Wow. I put my laundry in the washer. Okay? Put my laundry in the washer. The TV is extremely heavy. Don't think I'm gonna make her. See, I think I could get her outside by dragging her, but she's still heavy. Like, and the TV's broken, so I really don't care about dragging it because it's going in the dumpster. But I really am not trying to make all that noise. You feel me? So if I can't get somebody to take it to the dumpster in a couple of days, I'll just do it. But actually, no. I think I'm going to have somebody take it so that they can move this too, because there's absolutely no way in hell I'm going to be able to get this shelf down there. Here's the shelf. She has minimal stuff on her. Small TV, candle holder, my mother's pillow. Here is a sticker that I had somebody make for me a long ass time ago that I was going to put on my car. .com/lilmissfenty, YouTube Lilmissfenty. I'm like, wait, what does it say? Yeah, I was gonna put it on my car until I realized that that's probably really fucking stupid because people are crazy and people like to stalk people. So we have had that sign for a long time. Really what I want to do is get a brand new mirror, like one of them big ones, one of them big tall ones, and put that on there. You feel me? So I can take pictures in it because I take my pictures anyway, so you know. But we're gonna move her out and we're gonna put the other one in here. Okay guys, honestly, let's be really honest and real right now. I had to pluck that bitch out. You guys seen the intro. You guys know the deal. Today is Tuesday, September 16th. I'm gonna end this video, close it up. I ended up having to babysit. I babysat today. My son had therapy today. I have to babysit tomorrow. We're gonna be working this weekend. Stay tuned for the stripper vlog. Stay tuned for the other videos that I have set. Your girl is very exhausted. More mentally and, well, yeah, more mentally than physically. My period was 3 days late. Not that that was any worry because I have not been sexually active. So when my period is late and I'm not sexually active, it usually means my period is switching. Like if my period starts at the beginning of the month usually, and I'm always starting at the beginning and I'm late, sometimes it'll switch to the end and I'm like, I'll be late by like 4 or 5 days. But that usually doesn't bother me. That usually only happens like once a year, twice a year. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna end this video. I said I was gonna end it forever ago. I just ended up having a lot of stuff to do. But if you guys have me on the blue app, the OF, okay? You guys know I have been actually posting consistently. I was going live. I was doing great. I would go live tonight, but honestly, I didn't get done babysitting until about 7:30ish. My son just fell asleep and it is 9:10, 9:15. So I am just going to start editing this video and prepare for the weekend and probably watch something on TV and paint because I haven't painted for a while. So y'all, I am so sorry that this video was all over the place. It was very confusing. I was kind of finding myself, you know, but I promise you guys, I shit you fucking not, I don't even want to say that I say this all the time because y'all know I say it all the time, but I always get caught up in stupid shit. Not stupid shit, but I always get caught up in not doing my goals. Like even my 2025 bucket list, I don't even know what the fuck is on there anymore. I haven't looked at it and it's September. So I did a very horrible job at that, and that's 100% my fault. I take full responsibility, but part of the reason for this video was for the very beginning part. That's really why I came on here, was to tell you guys that. So not that the rest of the video was pointless, but that was the main point that I wanted to get across, and I felt like I got that across really well. So all I can say is I'm not gonna say too much anymore. I'm tired of hearing myself talk. I'm tired of hearing myself complain. I'm tired of waking up and wondering what my next move is and wondering when I'm gonna get to work next. I'm tired of not having a vehicle. I'm tired. I'm fed up. And I'm tired. I already said I'm tired of me saying I'm gonna do stuff and not doing it. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and do it. okay? Today, September 16th. We will see how I discipline myself within these next couple of months. And yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'm going to definitely need it. It's definitely a mindset thing. It's not that I don't have the confidence, it's really the discipline. So yeah, I wish everybody luck on their social media journey. I know it's time for me to, you know, get the ball rolling. I really don't know. It's a lot of procrastination, and I wouldn't even say depression, just, I don't know. Because I'm not depressed, y'all. I'm not depressed, and I don't even have anxiety. It's just a feeling of, I guess it's just like, part of it really is the existential dread of like the state of the United States. But hey, because honestly, if I took that away, it probably wouldn't even be that bad. But you know, that's a real thing, and I'm the type of person that gets affected by that type of stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna end the video. I will see you guys, like I said, today is Tuesday, so hopefully I will see you guys on Thursday. I am planning a full face routine. I am planning a stretching video and a stripper vlog, okay? So let's discipline ourselves. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm sorry, it's not that I'm not in the mood. I'm actually in a great mood. I just have really bad cramps right now, y'all. So I'm actually gonna go get my heating pad, heat that bitch up, and yeah. So anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for being patient with me. Y'all know I'm me, okay? That's all I can say. So thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I am so sorry that I'm a piece of shit. See you later.